Hello, hello. Having dinner? Ooh, what's for dinner? Also, y'all can hear me in the game alright. Just checking. Also, hello, Destra. It's been a while. Good to see ya. Yeah, I went and got Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast. So that's me. um, oh, and then there's Nightbot. Good jump. I moved stuff around a little bit, but just a tiny bit, so you probably didn't notice, but, yeah, I just didn't want it to get, like, in the way of the stuff on the bottom of the screen. But yeah, so we're playing Darkest Dungeon 2 today. I'm in the middle of a run right here, and I was gonna reset it, because I wanted to, like, show you guys how it looks from the start, but I'm gonna finish this run, because it's a really good run. Oh, my mic is peaking there, sorry. It's a really good run. Let's see if I can fix that. Let me know if my mic is too loud or if it's just right. I messed around with that a little bit. Spicy chicken and salad. That sounds real good. Yesterday we did a Super Bowl party. Not because any of us were like particularly into either of the teams, but because we just wanted to see the halftime show. So my roommate is Puerto Rican, so they cooked a bunch of food, a bunch of Puerto Rican food, and yeah, that was like our highlight of the the whole thing was just the halftime show. I will say, the camera work was crazy. It's like, if you guys haven't seen the video, or you didn't watch it live, or like see the video, you should definitely look up Bad Bunny's halftime show. That kind of blew me away, the camera work that they they were able to pull off there. Also, my camera is still not in a great position, but we'll see. I should sit back instead of leaning forward. It seems to be tracking my face better that way. Yeah, it looks great.
I'm trying the trans tape today, and
yeah,
good.
Looks good.
Solid from the side too.
Yeah.
Even.
Yeah.
Cool.
You good? I'm streaming right now, so.
Oh,
I mean, you can say hi if you want. I was just talking about.
Hello to the internet.
But yeah, so no, we had a good time yesterday. Also, let me know if my mic picks up anything outside. I have the window open. But yeah, how was your guys' week? It's been like, what, 3 weeks? I did a mahjong stream with Reverie, and then I didn't do anything after that. I've been charging up, charging my energy. I think I'm good to go now. So Yeah, so let's take a look at the game. It's kind of hard to explain since we're being thrown right in. But basically, it's like a mix of Dungeons and Dragons and like a deck builder. So like you have your 4 units, and they each have like their own role, their own specialties, and then their own skills that you can upgrade. And then they also work together. Like they have relationships. So let's go over here. So here you see how too bad I can't use my cursor, but right here you could see like each one. So the Plague Doctor, she has, you know, she's neutral with Baldwin, which was very surprising to me because they entered in the last section, the last map, as amorous, very positive, and in the course of that one map, their relationship went down to negative. And I kind of fixed it back to neutral. Let's see if we can find some items to get them back to friendly. Very friendly with the Jester and friendly with Grave Robber. So, and then it's different for each character. Baldwin's left pretty much neutral with everyone. We should raise also with Audrey. Yeah, we'll have to raise some relationships. So the thing is, like, if your characters have negative relationships with each other, they will actually get debuffs on their skills, which sucks. Especially if you have debuffs going into the final boss. So you don't want that. So we're gonna try it. The good thing is, like, we have pretty good... The reason why, like I said, I don't want to restart this run is because the relationships here are very good. They're very positive and friendly. So it would be kind of a shame. And then we just got some good positive quirks too. So on the right side, come on, you know, let me go over here. Here we go. On the right side here, you'll see the quirks. And these are individual for each unit, each character. So you can get positive quirks and negative quirks. Negative quirk here, Jester has lazy, which means basically he just is prone to more negative relationships. Surprisingly, hasn't really affected him that much because you also gain relationship by doing certain things in battle, which we might see later. Vicious, he does more damage, which is good, but then he is more vulnerable when he attacks. Just finished doing exams, needed rest. Yeah, rest is important for sure. Well, I hope your exams went well and that you're able to have a nice restful period before, you know, before getting back at it. So yeah, hopefully this stream will be kind of a nice cozy. It's it's cozy but stressful. So we'll see. Like I said, the good thing is that this run is very good. So I have a good feeling about us being able to defeat the boss. And then let's see, his positive quirk. If we start in the area called the Sprawl, he'll start with he has a 15% chance to start with superior dodge. And then he also gets +5 critical chance in that area. So if we, we'll look at here in a second, but if we can go into the sprawl, that might be worth it. Weeboo. But we'll see what the other characters have. The tank, see, so the leper has basically the same thing, except a different zone, the tingle. Hard-skinned is really good for him. This armor, he just got this one. This is a new quirk. I haven't seen this. Apply to attacker when hit, -10 to damage. Ooh, that's pretty good. I like that. Let's see, Daredevil, I think we've had that. 10% damage is good, but when we miss, we get 1 stress token. So, tokens in this game are very, very ubiquitous and very important. But basically, stress is another factor. So your character, it's like kind of like sanity points in Call of Cthulhu or like other D&D, other, you know, tabletop games. And basically you can take 10 stress points, and if you get to 10, then your character is tested. So there's a 90 or 80% chance that, yeah, I think it's 80% chance that they will have a meltdown, which affects their relationships and, I forget what else. I think they also take damage. And then there's a 20% chance when they're tested that they'll become resolute, which will gain them relationship. They might, I think they heal, and they also gain like a buff or something like that. But it's a very, very small chance. So you want to try to manage your stress so your characters don't have a meltdown. So we'll have to be careful with that. There's skills that your characters have that can manage their stress as well. Evasive. This is a new quirk that Plague Doctor got. Combat start. Oh, she gets 2 dodge, but it affects her relationships. Okay, well that's not too bad because we're almost to the end, so like it won't really make that much of a difference. So that's pretty good to have, because the issue with Plague Doctor is that she's squishy, so if she gets hit, then we lose our healer. Yeah, so basically what we're gonna need to do is first manage our inventory, because it's completely full. And then we're gonna get some items here at the inn. And then this will be the road to the boss battle. So I think we'll do like 2 or 3 fights, and then we'll fight the boss. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember in the last stream that you said you had a rough end of the year, so... Yeah. Well, I hope everything's all good. But yeah, that is very, very stressful and, like, kind of like keeping you from focusing on anything else and stuff like that when you have, you know, family emergencies and stuff. Yeah, I understand. But I hope she's recovering well. So I need to discard some things from my inventory. There's some things that I'm not going to be using. Well, There's like so many moving pieces to this game. I need to like look at everything before I proceed. Okay, so the next zone will take us to the Tangle or the Shroud. I think we want to go to the Tangle. Because the Leopard gets a buff from that. So the Tangle usually has... Tangle usually has enemies... So like each zone has a like certain type of enemy. Like we just came from... I forgot what it's called. But we just came from, like, the fire zone, so, like, there's enemies with burn, debuffs. I think the Tangle has more enemies with blight, from what I remember. So, we'll try to equip items that resist blight. So right now, Baldwin has this one that... This one that gives resistance to fire. We'll probably take that off and replace it with the one that has blight. We could also give him this one that increases damage when we have a stained item, which is the first one we have in our slot already. 100% damage, round M, negative 30 damage. Okay. The Pulsing Heart is really good, though. We get 2 regen. But we could also get a Bleed, which is more common. Maybe Pulsing Heart's not as good as I thought. I think we go with Dark Impulse with the Blight buff, or I guess resist buff, and then Idle Thought, which gives us more damage. I think we go with this. Pulsing Heart's not as great as I thought. So let's do this. Replace that. And then replace that. Okay, that's good. The banner, we'll leave that. I think that's supposed to, like, enable some kind of hard mode. Alright, yeah. Happy lurking. And we'll throw away some stuff. I'm gonna throw away this stagecoach item. Plus 10 healing given from skills. That's pretty good. Sharpness charm. I had this sharpness charm equipped on Grave Robber. But then we got the lantern, but the lantern is for burning, which we're not really worried about anymore. So we might unequip that now. Yeah, let's give her back the sharpness charm. She's our damage dealer. So we need to make sure she has good damage. The burn resist, again, we don't have to deal with anymore, so we'll get there. I mean, in the Tangle we might run into bandits, which have burn, but that's not too much of a concern, you know, as to when we were in the other zone, where, like, every single enemy has burn. Guardian Gauntlet's still pretty good here, I think. What do these little voodoo dolls do? Oh, they just give resistance. Blight resist. Oh, these are good for us. Actually, we might use these. Greater Sacrificial Host. plus 66 blight resistance. Who had the tangle? Oh, it was Baldwin. Okay. That doesn't give him any resistances though. Sorry, I'm just making sure when in this game you have to make sure that all your items and skills are good to go before you go out into the battle, because you can't change it after you leave the inn. So I need to manage all this stuff first, which is like the deck building aspect that I was talking about. So I'm trying to do my best to like explain my thought process and everything that I'm equipping and stuff like that, because like I realize that it's a lot. Okay, so I think we'll go with this for Grave Robber. We give her plus 66 resistance, and then she gets 10 damage, but sacrifice a little bit of speed. Anti-venom, I'll keep that on her. We should see if we can get any stimulants from... Or maybe I should give anti-venom to... I'm gonna switch these out. Anti-venom to, Plague Doctor. And then stimulants, we'll give that to Grave Robber. And stimulants will raise speed and attack. Oh no, that's why I had given Plague Doctor the stimulants. Never mind. So Plague Doctor, I got this trinket for her that gives her a lot of good buffs, or like passives, I guess. So she can invert a negative token, or let's see. Oh, I guess, or it's a small chance that she'll give them a stress point, which is okay. And then plus 50% healing given from skills when restorative item is equipped. So she needs to have a restorative item here, which is why I gave her the stimulants instead. So I guess we'll switch those back. Unless I give her the medicinal herbs. Yeah, I'll give her the medicinal herbs. There you go. That should be fine. So Plague Doctor can already, like, cure bleeds and burns and stuff with one of her skills, but I'm gonna give this to her so she can also do, she can get, like, the passive from this item. Okay, and then Insulated Insignia, I think that's just a given. Basically, she gets shields, which basically, like, reduces damage. And that's a 33% chance that she gets that as long as there's an, another member in front of her. Which there always is, because, like, I don't I don't ever move her to the front, because it's, you don't, she's a healer. she doesn't belong to the front. And let's see if we can find and buy another stimulant in the shop here in a second. Alright, now let's look at Jester's items. Plus 25 damage when target is bled. Add 1 positive token when self is bled. That's fine. Plus 15% max health. Minus crit. I might change that. I want him to have more crit. But this one also gives damage. Should I give these to Jester instead? If I gave these to Jester, what would I give to Leper? Maybe... plus 10 healing? He never really goes down that much, though. Well, this... plus 15% max health. What happens when I... that's just like 4 hit points? I'm gonna do this one instead. Plus 10% healing, but negative 10 damage. Because Jester's more of a crit kind of character, so... I feel like that makes more sense, maybe. Or the pulse... Or pulsating heart. Oh, I'm kind of blocking some of the text here. Give me a second. There. That's a bit better. So, here's something interesting. If I give him this pulsating heart, he has a 66% chance to get a bleed. But that would also trigger his trinket, which gives him a positive token when he's bled. I wonder what the when self-bled +1 duration received. I want to see if that works. I'm kind of curious if I can kind of game it like that. Pulsating heart. Let's see. Because that would be pretty interesting. Like, yeah, he'll always be, like, bleeding, but... you know, maybe the trade-off will be worth it? Question mark? And then for the combat item, the only thing we have right now is remove blight, which, that's fine. Okay. Trinkets are looking good. I think I should get rid of some of these I'm not going to use. Corrupting Cleaver, plus 25 resistance. I mean, the Sacrificial Host is just too good. And then Baldwin has the other one. I think, yeah, this is fine, this is fine. I'm gonna probably discard these items that I'm not using then. Yeah, I'm gonna discard these. So the unfortunate thing is that you can't sell items. But you can at least, drop them. Oh, whittling tools. That will get rid of someone. Let's give that to Joker. Or not Joker, Jester. So, side-up items will reduce your stress. So that one, the whittling tools, -3. So, Jester's stress is pretty high. From like the last zone we were in, the last battle. So that'll help him out a bit. Jester and Leper have skills to reduce stress. Jester can reduce stress for anyone, including himself, of course, but he reduces stress for his teammates pretty well. Leper mostly just reduces stress for himself. What is this? Calming incense, -2 stress. Oh, okay, let's give this to Jester and to Plague Doctor. There we go. That's good. Plotting, this will give plus 25 bleeding resist in the entire region. So I want to give that probably to Plague Doctor, or Leper. Let's give it to Plague Doctor. Because the annoying thing is when she gets debuffed, then I have to spend an item or a skill to heal her bleed, which I don't want to do, so give her a little bit of resistance. Relics, and those are baubles and stuff, which we'll probably use here in a second. Plus 15 flame. I mean, we'll keep that just in case. So in this game, your carriage has a flame, and you start out with, like, I think 100 flame, or maybe a little bit less than that, and it can go down to 0. So if you get down to 0 flame, then you're more likely to get into random fights, and they'll be really hard fights. So you want to keep your flame at a good level. So that's what this item does. It gives you plus 15 to your flame, which is kind of like a good stopgap. So I'll keep that just in case. And these 2 trinkets are pretty decent. I don't feel like we're gonna use them. Maybe I should just discard them. I don't know. I kind of end up hoarding items in this game because I'm like, what if I get rid of it and I need it later? I might just get rid of these. Because our items right now are really good. That's another reason why I didn't want to end this run, is because the items that I have right now are actually pretty nice. Alright, awesome. So now we have a lot of room in our inventory for the road ahead, and we also have room for items. So no stimulants, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. Food. Let's get some bread. Plus 10% traveling heal, plus 20% healing received from skills. That's pretty good.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
So, this is the first time we heard the narrator, but there's a narrator, which, I believe I watched a video on, like, the development of this game, or the game before it, too. Apparently the narrator is, like, an actual, like, actor / voice actor who narrated, was it H.G. Wells, or, like, the Lovecraftian... No, not H.G. Is it H.G. Wells? I forget who wrote the Lovecraftian books, but he narrated the Lovecraftian books, which this game takes a lot of inspiration from, like, the, you know, the eldritch Lovecraftian, creatures and stuff. So that was kind of like a thing where they were like, man, it'd be cool if this guy could narrate our game. And they're like, well, why can't he? And so they are able to get the same guy as the narrator. He has a really good voice. Okay. Let's see. Plus 50%. Okay, so this will just, like, heal. I do want to heal. See if we can get a healing item. But it's not a big deal if we can't. Restorative plus 33 disease resist. Book of Creative Insults. uh, one target, round start, taunt for the entire region. That's only 5% though. I don't think that's worth it. Speed bag, 5% chance to get a dodge at the start. Maybe. Whiskey. Oh, we need some whiskey. That's to gain relationship. No. Distracting dust. These are just trinkets. I don't think we need any of those trinkets. Okay, let's take a look at the battle items. Bandages. We'll take some bandages. Remove burn. I don't know if we'll need it, but I guess we'll take some just in case. Oh, we'll definitely need this. There's quite a bit. Let's just grab 4. Hammer of Hope. Okay, we'll hold off for now. Oh, skills. We still have to do skills. Stagecoach, we should repair.
The plating is patched.
Alright.
The coach stands ready once more.
Okay, and then we have 4 skill points to use. Oops. So, okay, I'm guessing these 2 are already maxed out. What happens with reflection? So if we upgrade this skill, it will give 10% slowing resistant, or is it slowing? Or all resistance? Debuff resistance. So any debuff. Per token type removed. Oh, I see. Okay. So what this skill does is the leper, his weakness is he has a skill that will blind himself. His attack skill applies a blind to himself. So usually you want to use reflection to get rid of that. It can also get rid of other debuffs, like negative attack, vulnerability, and then the crit, the skull one. So basically we get plus 10 resistance to debuff for every one of those blue icons that it removes. Which is, okay. What happens if we upgrade this one? So we get a damage boost. Let's see. We have... So the blind there only has a 75% chance to blind instead of 100%. And then 2 damage per negative token to a maximum of 10 damage. Oh, so if we have negative tokens, we take damage for them. Ooh, that's kind of risky. I don't know if I like that. We've already maxed these 2 out, so we can't add anything. And then break. I don't use break that often. I should probably use more often. Oh, this kind of is the same deal as chop, where we get damage for negative tokens. I don't know. I don't know if I wanna... Okay, reflection is the best one to go with. So we'll do that. Let's see what we can upgrade Grave Robber. Lately, I've been using flashing daggers a lot. That just increases our crit chance and our damage. What happens if we increase poison darts? So if we increase poison darts, what happens? We get a little bit more damage, twice as much crit, and then a longer duration... No, not longer duration, more damage on the blight, I guess? Welcome back! Yeah, we're still... I'm still in the end. I'm deciding skills right now. We'll get to the actual combat here in a bit. Let's see. Thrown Dagger... We should probably increase Thrown Dagger. Plus 50... Yeah, I've been using this one more. We should use... Yeah, we should increase that. So now that I upgraded it, we have a little bit more crit. We get better dodge. Wait, no. This isn't the one that gives dodge. This is the one where if we're in stealth... Oops. I dropped my controller. When we're in stealth, it will ignore the enemy's dodge token. So, they can't dodge us. And then 50% crit. And then we also get +2 speed when we crit, which is pretty good. Alright, let's take a look at Plague Doctor. I kind of want to increase Battlefield Medicine. Plus 25% healed when target is bled, blight, or burned. Yeah, we use this way too much not to upgrade it. Okay, and then Jester. So right now, Encore is all the way up. I kind of want to increase... I think right now the abilities have Inspiring Tune. Requires target... Stress +5. Let's see. We get -3 stress and 100% stress resistance for 2 turns when stress is over 7. Okay. Interesting. That might be worth it. What does this one do? This one gives us dodge. That's hard to argue with. Because if we need to reduce stress, this -2 at a time. -2 at a time is not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna increase this one, because getting dodge every time we use this attack would be very nice. Shiny Rest. Yeah, it's a lot at first. We'll do like a we'll do a new run once I finish this one, but yeah, so I think we're almost good. I need to use... Here we go. The whiskey. So this increases relationship between... So who has the lowest relationship right now? Baldwin... Looks like that's Baldwin and Audrey. Yeah, so let's use that for them. So now they're at 10 instead of 9. That, I think, is a positive, so they won't like have a negative relationship. Let's see. Let me just check. Oh no, it's still neutral, actually. Well, at least they won't be unfriendly. Are there any more items that will increase friendship here? That's for stress. Oh, I think it also oh no, this also gives, relationship. Yeah, I'll get that sort of entry and then again. Okay. Here we go. Hmm. Oh wait, I still have one more whiskey. Okay. Nice. Let's see. Neutral, friendly. Yeah, no, we need these two. These two need lots of help with their relationship right now. Okay, I wanted to give this to someone as well. Plus 10% travel and healed. Okay, I'm gonna give this to Jester. Jester is very squishy, and he's gonna be having bleed skills on him a lot, so he needs the healing boost. Oh my gosh, really? That's... man. I mean, the only reason I wanted to get a Switch 2 is to play Pokopia, but like, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait a month after Pokopia comes out. And then, like, if I still really, really want to play it, then maybe I'll get my... I'm planning on getting my Switch during the summer. But... yeah, if they're gonna keep doing stuff like that, maybe not. Or getting one sooner? Yeah, because right now the price hasn't changed. I guess that's true. Dang. That's so... yeah. That's so annoying. Well, let's see. Okay, stale bread. Oh, we're giving Jester. Jester and Plague Doctor. Or maybe no, Audrey has... so Grave Robber has a lot of skills that can heal herself pretty well, so she actually doesn't need the health as much. So we'll give that to, Plague Doctor. Okay, these are combat items that I'm just saving for later. Because when you use up a combat item, you can replace it. Alright, I think that's everything. Do they have any more bread or anything left? -2 stress, I think we're good. Stress, resistance, kit. Do we want these? We'll save some money. We'll save some money. Alright, I think we're ready. So, we are going to go into
Mud
the
and
Tangle.
rain, resignation and death. This land is truly barren.
Alright, now we're finally getting into the actual combat here. Okay, so here, when you leave the inn, this is where your relationships come into play. So if we had a positive relationship, that gives us a chance to get relationship like type, I guess. But basically, if you have a positive relationship when you go into the region, it'll buff certain skills for your characters. If you have a negative relationship, it'll debuff skills. So that's why we spent some time, you know, getting up. So, good thing is we don't see Leper and Grave Robber here, so that means that they didn't get a negative relationship. So these should all be positive, hoping. These should all be positive. Okay, respectful.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
So now when I use this skill for Grave Robber, it will give Plague Doctor attack bonus, which isn't that great because Plague Doctor doesn't attack that often, but we do have some attack skills, so that could come in handy in certain situations. Ooh, this is really good. Okay, so if we use this skill with Plague Doctor, then we get an superior dodge for Grave Robber, which is good. Yeah. Yeah, the Switch 2 should have been a much more, like... What's the word? There was no need for the Switch 2 to be such a, like, controversial launch. Like, I feel like, yes, like, they do need to make back costs for production, but, like, if they kept it at a reasonable price, more people would buy it. So, like, the like, offset, right? Like, more people are buying it, then that offsets your costs of producing. So, like, I don't understand why they went that route, but whatever. Okay, and then respectful for these two, for Jester and Grave Robber. So let's see what those do. So yeah, Jester gets an attack buff whenever you use this skill, Throw Dagger. It's pretty good. And then Grave Robber gets attack buff for that skill. Cool. And again, respectful. Nice. I kind of miss... So Leper and Plague Doctor had an amorous relationship, and that was really cool because whenever Plague Doctor got to Death's Door, which means like you run out of health, it's kind of like D&D where like if you get to 0 HP, then you don't die right away, but like you have to roll to see if you live or die. So what was cool is when Plague Doctor got really low, at the start of the Leper's turn, he would automatically heal her for like half health, and it was clutch moments would happen with that. And I'm kind of sad we lost that. I don't know how we lost it either. Like, somehow they just got a really bad relationship throughout the course of the last region, and I have no idea how. Yeah, it might be best to get a used one. I'll have to take a look at like Facebook Marketplace and stuff. All right, so relationships are looking pretty good. So now we just have to not die. The Tangle. Alright, so here's our carriage.
War. Rewards.
Alright, let me talk about the map. Now we have to talk about the map. So this is like where the roguelike elements of Darkest Dungeon 2 come in. So you can pick which path to take, and then the map will show you what you're gonna encounter if you take that path. So now we have to spend some time planning out our path here. The good thing is, I don't think we have any goals left to meet. So, like, the characters will have their own goals. Where are the goals? Hero goals, right there. But I think we pretty much did all of those, except for Grave Rock. But the sluice hasn't come up, and we're not gonna get it, so that's okay. But, like, we don't have any more goals to meet when it comes to the map, so we're good there. So I guess we're just gonna try to find places that we want to go. Let's see. So for me, I probably want to prioritize any route that goes by the field hospital or the Oasis. So there's Oasis right there. And then above that's the academic study. This rightmost route might be our best bet. There's a layer before that, but that's not too bad. Another academic study. That's not bad. There's something unknown there with the bell. Oh, Shrine of Reflection. Shrine of Reflection will unlock skills for your character, so we might want to go... I mean, Oasis, we're not hurting on stress points. I mean, I do kind of want to go to the rightmost. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're gonna go to the right.
Lost and desperate. They need your help.
Combat counter. Alright. So now we're getting into the combat. So we're starting with... So the thing about this game is you have a lot of skills that will, like, change your character's position. Jester is one of those that he moves around a lot. So, yeah, we're gonna... And nice, these both have buffs on them, so that's good. Let's see, we don't want to go forward, because then that would put us in the front. And we want Leopard to always be at the front. He's our tank. So we're gonna move back. And I guess we may as well just go here. And then with that skill, it adds that blue skull onto the guy in the front, which means that we can combo with someone else. So I'm gonna combo with... Oh, I can't combo with Audrey there. So she can't hit the front, she can only hit the last three. That's fine. Let's... Oh, but I could combo with this. Let's do that, yeah. There we go. So now we have one down. It's better to get... I mean, obviously, in any game, but you want to try to kill at least one... at least one enemy as early as you can. I'm gonna use this skill, so this basically just reduces the chance that we get any, like, debuffs, like bleeds and stuff like that. And the zombies usually give the blight debuff. Okay, we're doing good on dodges and stuff. Nice. We would stand. Probably would stand and then chop. We already are at our max for armor though, so we probably don't need to use withstand. Let's just attack. There we go.
Easily dispatched.
In 3 hours, be able to legally obtain alcohol in the US. Let's go.
A breakthrough.
Okay. Let me know if the volume is on the game is too loud. I'm looking at it on my OBS. I'm not sure. Let's see, what should we do here? I'm thinking we're pretty, like, we don't need a heal or anything, so... I mean, I guess we could heal Sarmenti. But not really necessary. Yeah. The Grave Robber's next. Let's just do Reflection. Want to get rid of the blind, and that also gives us negative or clears stress. So Grave Robber, I like to have her because she can clear corpses, and that will also like put her into stealth and give her bonuses and stuff on her attacks. It's pretty good. I'm gonna clear the first one. And when you clear a corpse, it also drags everyone, the other enemies, closer. Or like, I mean, changes the order. Okay, Jester's getting kind of beat up. That's okay. His thing procs though with the bleed. The only thing is the burn. He has a burn now. Do we want to clear that, or do we just want to kill? Daggers only reach the last two. Let's just kill it. Okay, got some regen. Yeah, I guess that's the only issue with using the bleed to try to get effects, is he's gonna get kind of upset. Lower the game audio would be perfect. Okay. Sounds good. I'll lower it just a bit. Okay, so let's go back one. Oh, damn.
A simple solution.
Nice, the crit.
We are the flame,
Alright.
burning brightly for all the world to see.
Nice. Yeah, I'm glad I took that item off that reduces his crit. He really needs it. That just gave us more baubles we can trade. There's no hoarder. I think... Is there a hoarder? Oh, hoarder towards the end. I guess we can go visit him. Okay, and then they're gonna get upset here. So, I don't know if you've ever played Baldur's Gate or seen Baldur's Gate, but it's kind of like that, where like certain characters' choices will decrease friendship with each other. This one's not bad, actually. Everyone's pretty like... Fewer relics, more room for specimens. So that gives us more flame and more stagecoach supplies? Question mark? Food? I don't know. I mean, our flame... Does it show us what our flame is at? Flame 94. We don't need plus 30 flame right now. We could actually lose some flame. Let's go with this.
Scavenge what you can.
Okay.
And be off once more.
So the next inn that we go to, we just have some extra food items. Nice. Our loathing is still pretty high, which is not great. Let's see if we can try to reduce that. So loathing, that's in the top, right, those blue diamonds. Academic study. Ooh, you can get a quirk. One positive quirk and one random quirk. One trinket and one random quirk. I don't think we need any more trinkets. Let's go gambling. We'll see. Okay. Alright, so I was explaining loathing. So, in the top right, you'll see the loathing howls. So, we lose more flame, and the enemy has a third chance to get advantage. Oof. So, we need to reduce that. I think the only way we can reduce it is by getting into more fights. Alright. Let's see. And then, we got quirk or two on Jester. Oh, okay, interesting. So basically if he gets to 10 stress and is tested, now he has a 40% chance to get resolute instead of having the meltdown, which I guess is useful, but not something that we want to still mess with. Wait, what? You can still equip skills. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. I accidentally unequipped a skill for a little bit there. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. Alright.
They stand guard even now. Deathless.
So we
dreaming.
might want to try to pick a path soon that gets us into a resistance encounter or another battle. Okay, so this is the annoying part about the Tangle. We're gonna try to focus the tall guy, the, like, healer, because he can resurrect. Try to focus him, and then any kills that we get, we have to clear the corpse right away, because he can resurrect them. And then the battle just goes on forever. So we're gonna do our best. We don't want to go forward. Wait, did the position of these things change? Oh, probably when I equipped and unequipped it. That's annoying. Okay, whatever. That's not gonna hit them because they have a shield on. We're gonna hit the healer, like I said. This guy needs to die. Yeah, and then the drummer in the back, he's just a buff. He buffs his teammates, so he's like the second one that we want to kill. Ounce of prevention. We get resistance to any debuffs. Crit. Yes. Combo on the healer.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Okay. Alright, that's not too bad because we can still... Can we use this? Cooldown. Ignores... Oh. Oh, so these are... Okay. I barely saw, like, this... well, I've been wondering what this combat item does. So apparently this is for... like, undead that were formerly in the, like, Crusaders. Ignores dodge. Okay, I guess we'll save that. He doesn't have anything on him. Might be worth for us to withstand, or... I like how the text goes off the bottom. This will ignore... I'm gonna try that. Try to break the armor. I don't think there's anything else we can... Let's do this. Bam. There we go. Okay, nice. We got dodge, so... we're good there. Alright, you got the buff, that's fine. Go forward. When's Grave Robber? I don't want to kill anything until Grave Robber is up. So we'll target the healer again. Okay, so they get a buff. Resistance buff, I guess. Blinding Gas. Increase chance to 100 on crit. Let's do that. Okay. That was our shield. So now... I feel like we can kill the bishop. I'm pretty sure the bishop's the only one that can revive. I don't think the drummer revives.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Alright, now we can go all out. I'm gonna Solemnity, or sorry, Withstand. And then Reflection. So now Leper has the blue, like, microphone means... ooh. Okay, that 16 crit was nasty. Leper has taunt, so now they're gonna try to attack him. Alright, we need to clear the grave. That'll also heal us a bit. And give us stealth. Okay, that's fine. We need to heal Jester. Uh-oh. Okay, so he applied a taunt to Jester, which is not good. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the guy that doesn't have... Oops, I used the wrong one. That's not good. Alright, we're gonna heal Jester. I meant to move backwards, not forwards. That's okay. Can I still use break from back here? Okay, nice. Damn it. Oh, right, I'm blinded. Damn it.
Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Okay, that's fine. I need to move Jester away. He should not be in the front. It's because my abilities moved around. We're doing that guy.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
That's so cool. So that was the result of one of our positive relationships. I guess when Jester does death blow, or no, yeah, something like whenever Jester crits, then Plague Doctor will administer like the death blow or something like that. But that's so cool. I love that. Okay, we're low, but we can use Solemnity to heal ourselves. Plague Doctor can also heal Battlefield Medicine. Or I might just use the herbs, medicinal herbs, to remove
Extinguished at last.
I feel bad. I don't want to keep Jester with the burn, but the bleed, it'll also heal the bleed. We should heal ourselves, actually. Yeah. Heal Plague Doctor. Okay, and now we can clear the grave? Yeah, we should do it, just in case. I think the Bishop's the only one who can revive, but I have so much, like, I have so much trauma from these guys rezzing each other and then losing the entire game because of that. Okay, do I have anything that can ignore... I can only ignore dodges, not shields, which is annoying. But I'll give poison. Okay, they resisted, that's fine. Yeah, sorry, Jester. We'll move backwards. Do we want to heal the... No, we don't want to heal the bleed. You're fine, Jester. Don't worry. We can use Incision to probably crit. Yeah. Oh, they have armor, so they lived. That's okay. Do I just want to kill them? Sure. Alright. Now the drummer. Actually, yeah, drummer should be last, because once he's by himself, I think that battle just ends. Because he, self-destructs when the battle ends. When that happens. I mean, this won't give you any health, Jester, so I don't really know what to do. I guess we can just kill you so you don't lose any more. Clear the grave. Reflection. Yep. Battle ends. We do get stress from that, but it's fine. Okay, alright, we got a trinket. Fire resistance. Not really useful. Alright, and that's, pretty much how the game goes. Oh, so we're gonna fight some cultists now. I wish we had a little bit more time to recover some health, but that's okay. Oh, not the cultists.
Within
Okay.
every keep, a general and
Is this
his
a
loyal,
layer?
lumbering guard.
Oh, do they have advantage?
Measure out your violence, and apply
Impervious
it judiciously.
enemies. Ooh, they have less a chance to get debuffed. Okay, that's annoying, but oh well. Alright, we want to use Fade to Black. Let's put it on the first guy, and that way the leper's crit will get ignored, or blind will get ignored, because we have crit. And then we will poison.
A slow dissection,
Ah, okay.
an
That's fine.
unavoidable end.
Ounce of prevention.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Okay, I don't want to use withstand quite yet. Maybe I should use break.
A
Nice.
breakthrough.
Ooh, big crit, big crit. Nice. Okay, that's fine. Oh, he has taunt. I see. Okay, well, we at least got one down. Ooh. Jester is getting low. Okay, we got crit, good crit token though. Oof. Okay, well, we could decrease our stress tokens here instead of attacking. This gives us dodge. I want... Let's see, Leper's not coming up for a while. Yeah, let's decrease some of our stress here. I don't want that to get out of control. We are gonna clear a corpse with Grave Robber. She goes into stealth, and she gets healed. Oh, are you kidding me? He put taunt on Jester and... Okay. Damn. So this will get rid of the taunt, but it'll also get rid of our crit. I feel like we need to, though. He's not gonna... Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Alright, that's fine. I think Grave Robber got something from that. Alright, we still have blind. We can withstand. That'll make us taunt. And then reflection to remove the blind? Question mark? The only thing we can do... Yeah, I think that's our best bet. Because none of the enemies have combo points on them, so we can't chop because we're blind, so we'll miss. And we can't break because we're blind, and then we'll miss. So we'll do reflection, which gets rid of our blind. And that also reduces our stress, too. That's fine. Okay. Alright, I feel like we should just use incision.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Okay, chop, chop. Yep, okay. A little bit at a time. We can do encore. Kinda don't want to. I kinda want to use this and move forward a bit. Let's see, we still have one more time before we can use Inspiring Tune again. We could go in the back. To which then we could use encore. Each ally, apply all next encore buffs. Sure, let's encore. Dagger. Okay, that's fine.
The smallest variable. Can
Okay,
make
I think
all
the poison got them. Focus fire. Ha! He dodged it. I mean, that'd be fine anyways, because lepers are tame. We can heal leper. I think we want to do that because instead of Solemnity next turn, I want to use Reflection to get rid of the blind. So we'll heal leper. Okay. Inspiring Tune. So that reduces Jester's stress. Let's, yeah, let's, clear corpse. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so we should use Withstand and then Reflection, I believe. I'm so glad. So, when you upgrade skills, sometimes they, well, pretty much anytime they'll like give it a better form, but with Withstand fully upgraded, I can use it and something else in the same turn, which is really nice. Instead of just taking my whole turn just to do that buff. Okay, yes, I know we're in round 5. Too bad this doesn't ignore shield, but whatever. We want to poison. Okay. Focus fire, that's fine. We kind of want that. Let's use our armor break now that we're not blinded. Nice. Okay, now we can also move forward. And it got the combo on him too. I kind of just want to kill them. That'll give us 2 stress points, but whatever. I mean, we have 3 turns to try to kill this guy. If we do forward... Oh, nice! I love that. I think we could just kill this guy here.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Hell yeah. That way, we don't have to get... Okay, so this is a layer. Do we want to go to the next battle? I feel like we should just... I feel like we can do the next battle, but probably not the one after that. I don't know if it resets our cooldowns, though, which is the thing. So I already used up some stuff. And the rewards for the next one aren't that great either. Let's escape. I don't think it's worth it.
Recalculating one's odds is never a wasted endeavor.
Exactly, narrator, you get it. Okay, let's check our items. I feel like we might have used up... Oh, everyone still has a combat item. Oh, both of these give loathing. That's not good. Oh, maybe we should have gone with the resistance and countered the last path. Uh-oh. Yeah, no matter which path we take, we're kind of screwed. Okay, let's do Shrine of Reflection, because I want to show you guys how the character skills get unlocked. Ooh. Oh no, I think the guy in the back does burn damage. Gross. Let's try to kill him first.
A breakthrough.
Yes. Good. Nice. Nice crit. Uh-oh. Forgot the grab moves is back. Oh, wait. I don't think he burns. He just does buffs. Okay, never mind. Well, he's gonna be annoying anyways. Blinding gas. Maybe you should have done onset prevention first, but that's okay. Alright, we still have some options. Solemnity... We're still not there yet, I guess? Below 33%. Oh, okay, yeah, we're closer to 50%. What if we would stand and then reflection? Question mark? Yeah. There we go. That way we also get the taunts, so they stop hitting Jester. Alright, ounce of prevention. That way we don't get poisoned. Okay, that's fine. Lever's not doing great, but we have enough skills. Oh, you moved up all the way in the front, bastard. Okay, the poison dart might get him again. Let's see who's next. Jester's next? Jester will be able to kill him. Let's poison this one. Damn it, they resisted. Okay. Well, let's go backwards. Okay. leper should be fine. Yeah. Okay, so we got... So that... The white skull, that gives us more, stress points. So we want to clear that if we can. This is the best move we can do right now because it'll heal us and it'll clear our stress points. So we're gonna do this. Oh, I think I have the laudanum. Is that... Oh, I don't have it equipped though. So the laudanum item will clear the horror, the white skull there under leper. But I don't think I have it equipped on anyone. It's still in my inventory. So what can I do here? Battlefield medicine gets rid of the bleed there. Don't really know if it's worth it, or if I should just use the medicinal herbs. Or I can use blinding gas. Choices. Choices. Grave robber's next. I'm probably gonna do clear corpse there. Yeah, blinding gas. Conclusion. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that to make leper chop the guy in the front. Or break armor the guy in the front, actually. Okay, clear corpse. Nice. Never have to worry about grave robber's health. Solo. No, I don't. Also, it's not really worth it. I can move back. Oh, damn it. I used the wrong skill again. I need to see if I can move the order of those. Okay, that's fine. I'm thinking if I want to withstand or not again, or if I just want to break armor. Let's just break armor. Ooh, the dodges. Ooh, I got a speed bonus from my bleed. Nice. Okay, we need a clear. This doesn't heal though. I'll clear that. It's fine. Oh, okay, that also clears blinds, I guess. Interesting. Incision. Sure. Chip damage is always nice. I want to poison that one in the back. Please poison. Please don't. Okay, nice. The regen is nice when that happens. Okay, go back. Go back. Now we got a combo point.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Whatever. Our stress is getting a bit up there, but oh well. Let us... Do we want to break again? Yeah, we'll break again. He still got the combo point on him. No, we're not gonna go sword again. Let's go back, apply combo point there? No, oh, right, he's guarding her, okay. Just keep attacking, I guess. Combo point there. Alright. We almost got him. Okay, I have blind on, which is not great. It's annoying. I guess, yeah, the only thing we can really do is solemnity, or not, reflection. Okay, that's not really that big a deal. Oh, and she resisted the pull. Nice. Fine. Indiscriminates. We don't really need a heal, to be honest. I think we need to just kill them.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
There we go. Easy. A bit long, but that's okay. Our stress points are high, but...
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
I think Jester and Leper should be fine. They have the skills to manage their stress. The laudanum... We should give that to somebody. I think... Right, so... Plague Doctor ran out of restorative item. I should have saved that. Now her trinket is useless. Damn it. Because these are both concoctions, not... I feel like the salve should be a restorative item. Like, what the heck? It literally gives back health. It literally is a healing item. Why is this not categorized as restorative? Excuse me, devs. I think this is a misattribution here. Okay, whatever. Damn it. That's kind of annoying. I should have... Oh wait, I still have stimulants. Okay. Laudanum goes to Grave Robber, and then stimulants, give that to Plague Doctor, and those stimulants will never get used. They're just there for my trinket passives to go off. We haven't needed to use the anti-venom yet, but I don't know. Oh, remove... He has been getting burns lately. Maybe we should give him the burn salve instead of the venom. Okay. Bishops. We'll keep that. The bishops are still could be a problem. Alright. Onward. Ooh, we just got another restorative item. Okay. Oops. That will be better than the stimulants. We'll just have to... The stimulants will be our backup. That will actually give us something that we can use. At least we have options. Okay, so the shrine here will give us skills. New skills. I'm between Grave Robber and a Leper. Let's see what skill we can get for Leper. So this is like kind of like the story mode.
Chapter 4.
Well, not really story mode, but
The Purge.
it gives you like the characters' backgrounds and stuff. And then it'll also give you usually a new skill. And it's like a little like combat.
He had shown his compassion.
A little combat
he would show
thingy
his
you have to
fury.
do to pass to actually gain the skill. So we may not get the skill here. So like these skills here are like only specifically for this story battle. So the story with Leper is that I believe he's a prince or like royalty or something. He's like the prince or the king, and he's like fighting against like the religious leaders, the Pharisees, I guess you could call them, who were telling him not to help the people with leprosy, and in the process he became a leper as well. But yeah, I don't know, it's hard to explain some of the characters' stories, but that's the basic gist of the leper's backstory. So I guess, let's see. So this can only work if we have a combo point on them. Blind Fury. This gives us shields and puts a combo point. This can heal us, get rid of stress, remove poisons. Denounce treachery. If they have a dodge, it ignores that and then removes other stuff. Okay, interesting. Well, I feel we should use Fury first. Okay, so the Whispered Plots gives them attack and also gives us a bit of stress. We don't quite need this yet. I guess we can use the Executioner's Swing now. Okay. Alright. We got poison. That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna probably heal. We don't want our stress to go up too much. Skulking. Okay, so that's where the dodge comes in. Let's see. Another Blind Fury. Could also use this to remove tokens. I don't think I need it yet, so we'll just go with that. He's gonna hit us not too hard because we have our shield. Oh, he moved all the way back. Oh, I don't think we have any moves. But we could do this. Okay, I see. That also gives us combo points. Calm Sea. Maybe. How far is this reach? Oh, we can get any of them from here. Should we heal or attack? Maybe we should heal first. Just in case. The combo points will stay on for the remainder of the battle. Okay, we resisted. Nice. Probably won't resist again. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Be gone! Alright. This combat encounter is not too bad. There is one, like, battle in the Jester's backstory that was more like a puzzle that took me a couple tries to beat because I had no idea, like, what the strategies were. Blind view. Your crit does nothing against my shield.
His blade
Okay,
had broken,
so we got a new skill now
but
for
so
Leper.
too the treasonous plot.
You. Ignores blind when the target is comboed. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff like that. Okay, so this hits 2 targets at once. In the front. Which is pretty decent. If we want to do like a AoE thingy. And then it has a chance to blind. Okay. Sounds good.
The loathing consumes.
Confession boss now has 10% max health. And our... Ooh. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, so we reached max loathing in the top right there. So now the boss is gonna be a little bit more tanky, which is annoying. Alright, well... Now... Our loathing is reset, though, so we don't really have to worry too much about it again. For the time being. Where are we? Where are we on the map? Oh, there we are. So... trinkets, combat items. I think we're good on trinkets and combat items. We might do another shrine for another hero skill. Because no matter which way we choose, up here we'll have to do a resistance encounter. I don't know if I want to... Our trinkets are fine. Combat items... I mean, we're not hurting for combat items either. I don't know. I feel like I would rather get a new skill. Oh!
Look ahead. A place to reflect, remember,
We
and
got,
reconcile.
Milk-soaked linen, which removes blind from leper. Ooh. Ooh. I kind of want to keep onto the banner, just in case. Is this restorative, too? No, it's woven. Damn. Laudanum. We need that. Burn cell. Okay, let's replace the burn cell with the milk. Sure. Let's try that. So the milk soak linen is good because that way I don't have to waste a turn using Leper's move to remove his blind. I can use a free action to do that instead. Which is nice to have that option. Alright, so we can get another skill for Leper. Or we can get another skill. I'm kind of curious about Grave Robber. I'm curious. Let's do Grave Robber. I don't think I've gotten a new skill for her in a while. But she might get something interesting.
Chapter 2. Nightcap.
Nightcap.
Night after night of disrespect and abuse. Enough
Oh yeah.
was enough.
So Grave Robber's backstory is that she is, I believe she's a noble, and yeah, she's unfortunately in a abusive marriage and with like the Lord. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to kill this guy. Fade back. Stealth, reduce. Yeah, we need to reduce the stress. Oh, this is so messed up. I feel bad for her. Poison. Let's go. Take a breath. Ooh. We have too much stress. We have to stealth. There's a guard on his heart? Okay. Oh, now's our chance. There we go. Okay, I see. So earlier he was too on guard for us to poison it. Alright. Nice. Let's reduce some stress, stealth at the same time. Ooh! Oh, goodbye!
She listened, smirking, as his empty apologies came in desperate, choking gags.
Empty apologies indeed. Alright, let's see what this skill is. Repartee. Ooh, self, 3 dodge. Trade-off is that we get taunt and it removes our stealth. Interesting. I can't imagine a scenario where I would want to use that. Maybe if like everyone else is really low and like I don't have any like guard options left. Grave Robber is able to heal herself pretty consistently, so that's kind of like a last resort kind of skill, I feel like. That gas, oh man, wasn't able to read the full thing. Alright, what do we got? Okay. At least there's no bishop. Okay, what should we should do ounce of prevention first. So we don't get poisoned.
Emboldened.
Ooh. Do we want to go back? Let's go back one so we can heal our stress. There we go. Okay, nice dodge. Okay. The good thing is we have lots of dodge at first. And, ooh, okay, so we can heal them with the laudanum. Let's do that now. Okay. Nice. And then I feel like we should just dagger kill this one here. Because they're annoying.
A promising development.
We don't have blind, so let's break the shield. Okay, that didn't break it like I thought. Maybe it's a different kind of shield. Okay. Clear grave, clear corpse. Do I want to heal blind? I would save that for later. This fight isn't too bad right now. We go forward. And then incision on the big guy. Okay, resist a move, that's nice. Dodge. Okay, we're doing really well this fight. We have the blind up. We're almost out of dodge and stuff on Jester, so maybe we want to taunt. And then clutch. There we go. Okay, Grave Robber, we killed the other one in the back.
Elementary.
Okay. Then we go back with Jester again.
Lethality.
Ooh, nice crit. Alright, this guy's done for. Okay, so I think the only way we can break that armor is by attacking, or when he's low health. That should do it. GG. Really, really smooth battle there.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Alright, we're getting into a group. I really like this team comp. This is probably my favorite team composition. There's like a bunch of other heroes that you can use. I haven't unlocked all of them yet, but I really like this team comp.
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
And I think Jester is my favorite, like, unit so far. Alright, we can choose to fight these guys or leave. If we leave, we'll lose respect, or we'll lose relationship with, Baldwin, because he wants to fight. Everyone's really neutral with Baldwin right now. If I do this, Baldwin's gonna lose relationship with both Grave Robber and Jester, which is not great. Or I can just lose relationship with one of them. Yeah, we're gonna leave.
Myriad
Oops.
options require careful deliberation.
Yeah, I want to know where we're going. Resistance. Okay, I'm wondering. Do we want to go to the hoarder? How much we have? We have 81 baubles. Let's see. So if we wanted to get to the hoarder, which is this guy here in the middle, with the candle underneath, we would have to go to the right. I mean, I think we just stick to the right, honestly.
Our once familiar kingdom, a stranger to itself.
Ooh, we got more stimulants, at least. Yeah, so we run into, like, booby traps and stuff like that on the way. Okay. Audrey and Baldwin just got a little bit of relationship gain there, so it's nice. Our flame is getting low. We're at 40, so we should probably restore flame. Which is this one. I think that only gets us minus relationship points with, Jester, but they're doing pretty good. So that's not too bad. That's fine. Okay, we get some food and some flame. So it took me the longest time to figure out, but you want to run over these things in the road because they can have items in them. And when I first started playing, I was avoiding them, but you're supposed to try to run them over.
She understands the futility
Field
of her
Hospital!
work,
This
but
is
undertakes
something that
it
we wanted.
nonetheless.
So Field Hospital is cool. We can heal. We're up good on health. We've been able to travel without getting into a fight for a bit. So that's fine. But we can't. What we can do. The reason why we want Field Hospital is because we can heal, or we can get rid of negative quirks that we don't want. And we can buy some more healing items. Let's see. Honestly, I would rather buy a ton more linen, the one that cures the blind. Those are going to be super useful. Restorative herbs Those are gonna be good. We'll get some more
The odds of
laudanum.
illness are high. Best to be prepared.
I don't mind spending money on this stuff because we're gonna need it. Do we need money to remove tokens though? Oops. Maybe I should have saved some of the money. Meat freak. That's fine. 10% meltdown chance. Fragile. When damaged. Oh, fragile might be fear of death and dying. Allied death plus 10. Ooh. Vicious. That's fine. Which is the most annoying? Quirk that we want to get rid of. That's not... The meltdown chance isn't really that much of an issue with Leper because he has skills that reduce stress by a lot. And we have Jester, so like that's not actually a big deal. The max health loss is also not that bad. Grave Robber has less health and a more meltdown chance, and she gets +1. Fragile might be the one we get rid of here. Oops, we don't have money. Oh, I should have been careful buying those items. Damn. Damn it. Alright, well... It's fine. Alright. Speaking of spending money...
Be wary.
Darn it, I should have got rid of the quirks first before buying those combat items. That was stupid of me.
An
Oh well.
invading army, scattered and lost in this dying land.
Okay, these guys are annoying, but not totally awful to deal with. I have to get the barricade first, which is the annoying part.
Lethality writ large.
We just gotta destroy the barricade as quickly as possible. Ooh, we got a combo point on us. That's not nice. Could use, let's use answer prevention. Okay, I probably want to go forward. Get a combo point there. Alright, that's not bad. Leper is supposed to take those hits. The burn is not great. Do we just dagger that guy? Oh, we can't. He's in the front. Damn. We could poison. Poison dart.
Stupendous.
Nice. Alright. Do you want to use herbs before this? No, let's just use that skill.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Okay, so I think we should withstand. And then we can chop this. There we go.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Oh, nice. We got the dodge from the tactician skill, or quirk, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Let's see, maybe a dagger, poison the other guys.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Okay, now let's move back. There we go. So now we can chop this guy. That didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it should. Oh well.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
The bleeds. Okay, nice dodge. Well, that guy had blind actually. We should heal those bleeds. I kind of want to save the free action stuff. We should definitely kill this one.
Messy.
Alright, Diddy, thanks for hanging out. It's good seeing you. Hopefully the game's, it gives you a nice, interesting look at the game. Honestly, it's more something that I just kind of wanted to do. Kind of wanted to play for myself, but I hope it was interesting enough. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you around, David. Ooh, these are okay. Might have to drop some items. Yeah, we're over encumbered. Let's drop the Glimmer of Hope. We already have 4. Let's also drop the extra stimulants. I think we're fine on restorative items. Heat shield, distracting dot. That might be a good trinket to actually use. Clotting powders. I mean, the milk soap linen is just too good. Medicinal herbs. It's a powder. And you have the restorative item. I usually don't take the slime mold. The spread is so much better. Let's just discard the mold. We're not going to use that at the end. Alright, let's go forward with that. We have 2 spaces for items from the hoarder, I guess. Did Baldwin just get a quirk? Question mark? No. Oh, it was Neat Freak. Or was it Neat Freak? I have no idea what just happened there. I saw the quirk icon and I thought maybe he had gained a quirk. Oh. Should probably buy some whiskey. Trinkets. So, leper trinket. Alley behind, add 1 positive token. Gain on those. Resist. Shield. 10% health. Gain on crit. Brave robber. Okay, I think we only have these two because the only specific trinkets that we don't have yet are for those two. How do I look at my guys? I want to see what trinkets they already have. They moved. That's the flame. Can I not see what trinkets I already have? Guess not. Let's look at these in items. We'll buy some whiskey. Trinkets, trinkets. Speed. Crit. The Heartseeker. Plus 20 damage when we're in stealth. Remove all negative tokens. Negative 25% healing received when not in stealth. Okay, that's not terrible. I'm not sure which one I want more. So, Leper, maybe for Leper because he has those stain items and we're getting close to the boss, which we don't really have to worry about the poisons as much, I don't think. So those items are gonna be kind of useless. So let's get the trinket for
in such a little thing.
Unless there's anything else here that we really need to buy, it might be good. Ceremonial jewel. No, we'll save. We'll save what little money we have left for the inn. We're really close to the inn. No. Oh wait, there's something up with Audrey. Let's see. Ah! Plus 20% whereas in battle. Okay. Oh right. Let's look at, combat items and stuff. Discard that. I don't want that. Well, Leper, we're gonna keep that stuff on until we leave the zone, so. We'll equip that once we get to the inn. Alright, cultist time! So these guys, we want to destroy guy in the back first, I think. Because they heal. We want to get the guy in the front and the back. Because they heal. Ooh, the order moving is not great. Damn it. Does Audrey have anything that moves her back? I don't think so. Alright, we poison this guy, because he's annoying. I don't want Audrey getting closer, but we might have to. The only thing we can do here is blinding gas, or we can move. Okay. Let's put on our thinking caps. So if I move Jester back 1, and then, no, we need to, we'll trade places with Jester. Alright, let's just hope this works. Blind will get ignored as long as we have the token, so let's do that. Yep. Cool. We'll clear corpse. Please don't res. I don't think the cultist can res, but I'm scared anyways. Anything inspiring to me? Well, next time I can just, yeah, maybe inspiring. Okay, we have dodge. I guess not. We're going to stand. And flash. Okay, so let's do. I want to heal myself from those. So I'll use the herbs to do that. So I can still have my turn, and then I'll do ounce of prevention. Okay. Now, we're going to clear this corpse. And we're going to target the candle next. Because he buffs and heals the big guy. We don't want that. Blinding gas or incision on this guy. Incision, I have the combat boost. Okay, and poison. You're such a culprit. Damn it. I'm gonna move forward. Oh, okay, since Audrey was stealth, it went back to Plague Doctor, I guess. Okay, we might as well just skip.
A righteous action.
Alright, now it's not too bad because the big guy can't heal anymore. We should heal. Clearing my corpse again. Jester to go up.
Agony by accumulation.
We might have to... Solemnity still won't work. Maybe we break... We can't. I feel like we can only... What should we do? Only can reflect. I'm gonna get up closer. Hopefully he targets Jester, because he has, trick this. Because Jester has dodge. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, this is annoying as hell. I hate when they change the order. Here, let's do some.
Bravo.
Ooh, nice. Just do some damage. Ooh. We need to move forward, though. Is there anything that moves us? I don't think so. Solemnity might actually be the better option. I feel bad for Plague Doctor on the front. She's gonna get hurt. Oh, I should have used Withstand and then Solemnity used to do the taunt. Oh well. Encore? I think it's best for us to keep attacking. Oh man, this party is way out of order, just killing us. I don't think there's any of these that move me backwards with Plague Doctor. I feel like I should just... Okay, Withstand would help. And then... we... That's fine, that's fine. Ooh. Grave Robber's crits are really doing all the heavy lifting here. He's weak, get him. Plague Doctor might even be able to get him here. Nice. This trinket's looking interesting. Plus 75 max. Stained. Oh, yes. This is perfect. So instead of that other one, we can use this one better. Oh, but the leper's trinket we just got is gonna be useless now. Ooh. That's gonna be a difficult decision. But we can mull over that at the end. Over encumbered, of course. Plan hit, plan miss. We'll take a look at these two. I don't think we're gonna need the heat shield, so I'll drop that. We're still over encumbered, so I will also drop the anti-venom. And we'll keep going. And there's the end. Alright, we're at the inn. The last inn before the final boss.
The place is a little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless.
We gained some things. Gain calm. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. Okay, we gained a quirk. Oh no, negative quirk. Misses the mark. Positive quirk, natural eye. Okay. So let's see what those actually do. Okay, let's check everyone's thing. Oh, this inn gives a negative chance for relationships. Are you kidding me? That's annoying. Okay. Alright, let's look at our quirks. So we got current start blind, 10%. Fine. I mean, we have the linen, but I want to save that. I want to save the linen for leper. Natural eye. Ooh, plus 10 damage and crit. That's great. That is really good. Okay, Grave Robber is like the MVP of this run, I feel like. Alright, let's do some trinket shenanigans. Specifically for leper. So this is damage, which we don't really need for leper. The health would be way better. The only issue is that if we do this, then we don't get to use leper's trinket that we got specifically for him. The thing is, the final boss does a lot of debuffs, so this might even be better than having more health, I feel like, unfortunately. Which is fine, because that's what we got this trinket for. That's 100% damage. I'm wondering if we get rid of Jester's bleed trinket build and instead give him the damage. $100% damage. Because here he only gets 25% damage when the target is bled, which is very specific condition. Oof. It's... Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna give Leper the trinket that we meant to give him. I feel like we should give him one of these. Either distracting dust or disarming dagger. Who would be best? So, So the final boss might be better to give blinds because they do more like AoE damage and like it might be better to blind them. And then if we miss with blind from Leper, that gives us a crit token which we can then use later. So that might not be bad. But if we do crit, then we get stress, so that might not be good to pair them up after all. Damn. Pulsating heart. We're not gonna be changing up like Doctor's kits. We can change up our... This won't really be that useful for Gravefather. I don't know. Let me give her the distracting dust. But, like, she doesn't really miss that much. Although that can happen because the boss, I think, can probably blind her pretty easily. Okay. Fly on miss. Damage. I mean, that's really the only thing we can do right now. We'll take a look at the other trinkets in a bit. We might have to get something. Oh, I really like the synergy between the pulsating heart and severed finger, but like we're taking too much chip damage and it's a really specific condition, whereas we use this, then we get a little bit of resistance. I mean, quite a bit of resistance to blight, if that happens. And 100% damage. Like, I feel like we should just do this. There we go. Okay. Yeah. think we should just discard pulsating heart at the very least. Okay, let's use some food items. We will again boost our 2 squishies. We will let's see, what is this doing? Oh, plus 10% traveling heal. Healing received from skills. We will do that on everyone except Audrey, I think. Because, again, Audrey has a lot of self-heal we can use. Okay. Then, let's go ahead and manage relationship stuff. Baldwin, well, we need to raise that. Baldwin and Audrey. Yeah. Baldwin and Audrey, and then first we'll have to see if we can get more. Proctos is kind of useless. Because, yeah, we don't need that. Clotting powders. We'll throw that too.
Every league, a lesson.
Okay, we need some pipe, some whiskey, no whiskey, damn. Playing cards are kind of the last resort. Anything here? Playing cards. Oh, whiskey. Yes. Okay. Then we'll do this and this. Then we'll do this and this. There we go. Lovely. 20% healing received. Yeah, we applied that buff. Well, everyone except Plague Doctor, but I think Plague Doctor has her own, yeah, 20% max because of her trinket. Or this one. Or no. What did I give her? Some other kind of item raised her healing. Hey. We got a lot extra laudanum. What are we holding? Banner. We might pick that up. And restore that. We kind kind of can't use... I mean, we still have the stimulants. That's our backup. If we have to use the herbs, we will use it. Alright, trinkets.
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has meaning.
Oh, we can buy some more herbs.
If indeed it ever did.
Trinkets. We don't have enough for any trinket. I mean, we could get whatever this is. +4 relationship chance. I mean, we're at the last inn, so that doesn't really matter.
Learn what can be
Some
taught,
skills.
that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Refuse to repair.
Repaired and
Nice.
refurbished. Ready for the leagues ahead.
Okay. Skill upgrades. Next encore requires target combo. Remove negative token. Forward 2. Should use solo a bit more than we have been. I might increase blinding gas. So the boss has really annoying things that like target the whole party, so if we can blinding gas some of them, that would be the best. Poison dart. Flashing daggers would be good because we can damage 2 at once. What is that? That only gives us like 2% more crit. We'll do that. Alrighty. I think that's everything. We can't spend any more money.
The next stop is leagues
And,
away.
yep, let's go
Plan
to
accordingly.
the mountain.
The inevitable end of your journey awaits you once again.
Alright, I might actually take a break. Just like real quick water break. And then we'll be back for the final leg of the journey here. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. Okay, so let's see what we got for our relationships. Uh-oh.
Resentment. The
Resentful.
slowest and deadliest poison
I
of
think
them
because
all.
we're below 13, which, you know, we can't really do much about because we already spent. We bought out all the items to increase relationships, so we did our best. But that's annoying. So daggers. Okay, that gives a blind. That's not terrible, I guess. But okay, ooh, to blind on entry is not great. Well, I guess we can equip the blinding powder then, or whatever trinket it was that does that. But whatever. Okay. Next. No, why are you all hating each other now? This is gonna be terrible.
Cruelty
Hateful.
and callousness have claimed dominion here.
Why did their relationship chances so bad? Oh no.
Narrowed eyes, muttered threats. All trust is lost.
Oh, it's because of the inn. Oh, the inn increased our negative relationship chance. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, well, this is gonna suck. We were doing so well the early game. Oh, this is gonna suck so much. Ugh. Damn. Not
At
great.
last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure and regret.
Actually, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Whoa, Scoey! Okay. Oh wait, actually, let me take a look at everything. Oh, did you guys... Oh, that's so bad! You were doing so well! Okay, we're still somehow friendly there. Damn. Okay, that's gonna be annoying. Oh well. So there's a lot of... Good thing we got all of those blinds figured out. Oh, right, this is what I wanted. Let's tap that. Okay, well, nothing we can do now. This game is brutal. You could be doing so well in the early game, and then you get unlucky, and then the last part is just work. Alright, so the good thing is I think we only have to fight like one group of cultists before the boss. Can you guys calm down? Okay, so I'm just gonna... Alright, okay. There we go. Just do damage to them in the back. Is it gonna do taunt and vulnerable, but that's fine.
Early results are
Taunt on
encouraging.
him anyways. Break gives... Wow. The break, well, that's not gonna do anything here. He just needs to get downed. I don't want to do that, because, this negative relationship is so hard to deal with.
What is it then that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
Condition blocked. What do you mean condition blocked? Requires target below 50%. Ah, okay. Right, well, bounce prevention. Vulnerability. Oh, this is so awful. Man, we were doing so good. Okay, Lana number first.
The pulse slows. Sanity returns. This is no time to falter.
Ah, so the dodge didn't work for that. Okay, interesting. We're gonna
An
dodge.
opportunity squandered.
At least Solemnity. Oh, we need to be lower to use that still. Man, I hate this. Smash. Indiscriminate science. Good. Gets rid of the taunt, which is not ideal, but I can heal you in Salinity, that's fine. God, that's annoying. Please die. No! Oh, the blind! Okay, well the combo plan's still there, that's fine. We know... Salinity... Okay. This should ignore the blind. Nice. And I can just clear parts. Okay. Now might want to heal the blind on myself. And then we should swap.
This is no time to falter.
Solo? Price target next time for a negative token. Well, choose a dog, find a negative token. I think we can still charge him back here. Yep. Now you should die with last hit. Alright. Not too bad, not too shabby. Even with all the debuffs on our skills, oof, we were able to do pretty decent there.
Behold, the source of the stain, gateway to incomprehensible emptiness.
Alright, it's time for the beat bed. So the way the boss works is there's 4... Oh! Actually, never mind.
The seething sigh. Stertorous avatar of ill-concealed rage.
Okay, so this is what's different. Okay, so in the last campaign, so you have different campaigns called, and they're called confessions. So in the Confession of Denial, which is the first one that I fought, there's like 4 locks, and they each take turns at you, and they have a lot of debuffs and stuff like that. This is a different boss entirely, which makes sense. So it looks like it has 3 hitboxes on the wings and then the center. I don't know what that orange token is right there. Token glossary. Breath. What is that? Increases damage and stress points dealt by sundering. Removed if sufficient damage is taken. Okay, so we should target the one with the lungs first. So let's do that. Oh, I forgot about the stupid blind effect. Wonderful. Blind. one there. No, we need to go back. Okay, so we removed the breath. Did that... Oh, sheesh. Oh, that's so cool. So... I want to leave the combo point there for, like, Grave Robber or someone else who can do more damage. Let's do Ounce of Prevention. Okay, so we do have effects like Burn and Blight and stuff like that. This will only remove one of our blinds. And Fletch. So that should do less damage. Oh no, okay, that applies it there, okay. So we'll have to do that. Solo.
Well done.
Resist. Down. Okay. Blind and then break. That doesn't really seem that great. Guess we can remove blind. And then we should have been doing damage to the other one. Uh-oh. That was a miscalculation.
Extinguished at last.
Needing to do damage to the one up front is really annoying. Instead. Wait, oh, the condition. Oh, probably wasn't low enough, I guess. That's still not enough damage to get rid of the token. Please don't use the breath. Damn it.
Darkness encroaches, inexorable.
thought I was gonna be able to heal Grave Robber last time, but it didn't heal because I think I wasn't well. Okay. So instead of healing her... No, I should heal her. Use that token. I hate Jester. Oof. This is rough. I need to remove the blind. Do some damage here. Next turn, I either need to stop below 33. It's not going to. How much is it? I need to do more damage. Okay, I went away, so it's hopefully it should do less. I need to do this. Okay, so we wasted a turn buffing. That's fine. I have 2 turns left on Indiscriminate Sign. We'll just do that for now. Now we get the token on there. I want to heal, but I want also to do damage. Actually we'll heal and then we'll do damage with the leper. Dodge. You can't dodge. Now the exhale won't lose enough. I think, yeah, we have to keep focusing the ones that have that buff. Encore. Can't target the one I want. Conditions are so low. I need blinding gas to get that one in the back. Button in the wrong position. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, the blind. Ooh, this is so intense. Flashing daggers. He actually did more damage to the back. Not that one.
A simple kindness.
Jester's not looking good.
Well done.
Blind on characters is awful.
Extinguished at last.
Not gonna heal too much, but it's all we've got.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
Oof. Stop with that one. That's so hard to reach the one in the back. I can't heal anyone right now. So I'm just I don't know what to do.
Mistimed.
And I'm blind.
Misdirected.
Yeah, I feel like the only way I could beat this fight is if I had buffs on these abilities instead of debuffs. The debuffs are brutal. Like, I can't reach back there. So, like, none of this matters. And I'm debuffing the rest of my team when I do that. It's like, it's...
An interminable conflict.
Okay, finally. Let's switch this the other way. No, Jester!
The minstrel takes his final bow.
End result, because, right, the immediately goes off whenever someone in our party dies. This one's rough. Those negative relationships are really the death of your entire team. Can't reach a front with that. I can only do poison dart.
Excellent work.
Okay. That kind of helps. Oh, that feels bad. So, because Jester died, our debuff is gone, which is good, but also feels bad. Damn. Okay. We're gonna use the linen, and then we're going to... Actually, we're not selling any yet. We're not doing really any damage though. Can we clear our own teammate's corpse? Curious. No, we cannot. Okay, good to know. Again. Okay. Well, this is the worst. I need to do at least over 10 damage.
This is no time to falter.
And then Plague Doctors. Oh, Resolute. Nice, nice. It's still very because we lost 2 of our team members. We need to use Leper's stress healing ability, unfortunately. Maybe. Oh, grave robbers, yeah, I think this is GG. Ugh. Slow and painful. Resolute. Dang. 2 resolutes in a row. Still not looking good though, folks. Aaron, please still heal.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
What a voice line at this moment in time. God damn. Okay, we need to remove blind. We need to waste turns using reflection, or we're not going to be able to do damage. We have no more heals left. I can't reach that one, but I can kill this one. Kind of. Not really. We do so little damage.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
Fight. I can't heal to pass, so I just have to fight. And the blind. And there goes my...
An unforeseen complication.
Poor leper. All his friends just died. I think I need to do at least 12 damage to break the breath thingy token. Yeah, he's not the run, I guess. I'm not even gonna heal. There's no point. It's over. GG over me.
He was mourned years ago. Now he is simply
Ooh.
gone.
The voice lines are brutal, man.
Learn from each attempt. Deepen your understanding, and victory will come.
Alright, so we got a good amount of candles in that. So when you complete a run, you get candles, and you can spend that to upgrade for your next runs.
How many souls are lost forever in this lightless obscurity?
The Altar of Hope. Oh man, that was a brutal... I mean, I did have to fight for the first campaign. I fought it like 3 or 4 times before I beat it, so... Let's take a look at what you can spend.
Study the winding roads and routes of our kingdom. Find any advantage.
You know what? We might do this... I might do this the next time. Hopefully it'll start me here. Let's see, if I exit game... Confessions, continue confession... Okay, yeah, it starts me at the Altar of Hope every time. Okay, well, I think that's gonna be a good place to end it. Not necessarily a good ending, but, we'll at least know what to do next time, for that boss. So the boss will always be the same for this confession, so yeah, I don't know what we can do better next time, except maybe not having negative relationship into the last region. Maybe taking a look at some other heroes to, like, do more damage. I thought we were doing pretty decent damage with Grave Robber, but we might need... Yeah, we'll have to see some other... And, like, maybe more heroes that can target multiple places. Because the issue that we were having is our skills weren't able to reach both spots for the two lungs on the front and the end. So we'll have to take a look at some other heroes maybe. I do really like this team comp, but there's a lot of other heroes and also like different builds for each hero, so we might even just try different builds too. So yeah, pretty good though. Pretty good lane stream. um and yeah, so thanks for hanging out, and we'll see y'all hopefully on Thursday. We'll do maybe Pokemon shiny hunting something. Or something chill like World of Warcraft or Minecraft or something like that. Alright. But yeah, we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for hanging out. Bye bye.